Alright, how are we doing, everybody? It's me streaming it this week, and not JJ, because JJ is busy with other things. How are we doing? Let's get an arena set up. Yeah, no JJ this week. Just your boy Verd. And unfortunately, my capture card didn't want to give me any sound. So now we just gotta wait for the games to catch up, then we can get something on stream. How are we doing, everyone? So in today's bracket, have Wills as the top seed, Digala as number 2, and beyond that, I don't know how to read brackets well enough. Right now we're just vibing, just waiting, just like, hey look, there's the arena. No one playing yet. No one playing. It's just there. It's just chilling. I have a super old capture card though, so it doesn't like me and refused to give me game audio. But what are you gonna do? What are you going to do about that? So, first game I'm going to want to try and get on is Digala versus the winner of Untitled and Elon Chong. Digala being second seed in the tournament. I didn't update the stream info before going live. Because everything was slightly rushed. Oh, you're right, I do need to change the arena to 3 people. Thanks, Dan. Alright, there we go. I'm now admin on Smash GG. And so the first game we are going to be getting on stream when bracket loads is going to be Digala versus Untitled. Digala is in the room now. As is Untitled. Perfect, that's what we like to see. Who's this? This ain't JJ. Yeah, well, I would have loved to set up the stream matches. They've all just been marked for stream now. Alright, that's fine. Guessing Adam or someone did it. Because I've only just now gotten admin powers. Because Smash GG was taking a while to load, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, you've set them all up. Perfect. Yeah, Smash GG was wanting to be slow. Yeah, winners quarters, winners semis, losers semis, losers finals, grand finals. It's just the correct way of doing it. It's just the best way of doing it. Because yeah, LQF if time permits. Makes a lot of sense. So far in the tournament, Dan Wheat has beaten Mashy Spikeplate. Ozbod beat Parsnip. Daz beat Eviolite. Cassilius beat Zafri. And it looks like Untitled's locked in. And I just dropped my controller, that's fine. Don't really need it. And Digala is in. The battle is about to start. Here we go. I have not set up this overlay.
3, 2, 1, go!
And compared to its TR, it's very low. So, let me know if the levels are good audio-wise. I actually have no idea. And while I've been looking away, Digala's already taken the first stock from Untitled. I'm not gonna lie and pretend that Ultimate is my best known game, but I'll do what I can. Lots of stuttering on the audio. Alright, I'll just kill game audio. Because I know my capture card is problematic when it comes to capturing Switch audio. It's not ideal, but who knows? Try and figure it out. So, just keep some lo-fi beats going. And full charge shot, catching that missed tag already. And I'm managing to land safely with the flip kick equivalent. Back throw, just taking that second stock already. Forward throw, not quite sending Digala off. Looking for the shot put, not gonna get it. Digala's just like, yo, I'm just gonna get you off stage. I'm gonna keep you there. Gonna try at least, but forward throw, still not gonna kill. Looking for the shot puts again. Digala gets around it, but a low air dodge is gonna send him to his death. Down throw into the net, looking for a bomb. Everything people do is gonna surprise me. I've been out of Ultimate for so long. I know there are solutions, but I need to try and figure out ways of doing it to get game audio. I had about half an hour to set it all up, and I thought I had half an hour more than I did to set it up, which is why things aren't perfect. But you know. But Digala wins game number 1. And as we see what we're going to go to for game number 2, I'd love to try and analyze and be like, alright, for game 2 they're going to be banning this and going here. And I just have no idea. Unfortunately, I'm not using Elgato. I'm using a really old Black Magic. What's it called? Black Magic Intensity Shuttle, which is extremely temperamental. And as much as I'd love to get things working as I want them to, I'm gonna just try turning my monitor audio up, because I'm not even getting audio through my actual monitor. Because no idea why. Sometimes it's just like this. It's a temperamental capture card, but it's very, very old. I got it like 5 years ago. So, and even then it was secondhand. Ah, thanks for the Twitch sub, or Twitch Prime sub phrase. It really helps us out. Pog champ indeed. Unlock those sweet, sweet team regen emotes. My Switch just going to sleep. And if you want sweet emotes like the ones that phrase just unlocked, all you gotta do is sub. Twitch Prime's free. Oh, most people forget they have it. I know I often do. And here we go. Going into game number 2. And can we get some tipsy grens in chat? Some sweet, sweet tipsy grens. And have we gone to small battlefield? Dude, it's small battlefield! What are the odds on Degala looking for some grime with the up smashes through the platforms? Because who knows how they interact on this stage. I would guess pretty well, because I think they're pretty good on PS2 platforms. And I think the small battlefield platforms are ever so slightly lower, which can only be a good thing for Greninja's up smash. Degala's just like, yo, I'm gonna forward smash. You're so far away from it, so I'm just gonna hold it and see if you go into it. He didn't. Untitled was just like, yo, what are you doing? JJ is unavailable, so instead you've got me and no game sound. Whoops. Yeah. At the moment, it looks like Degala's just controlling the ground. And Untitled's just sort of content to let him do that. Nair into the very delayed forward air, working around all of... If it's marked as on stream in Smash GG, it will be on stream. If time allows, that is. So, for now, yeah, try and hold your games for stream. Back to even stocks now. Degala's not running away with it in quite the same way we saw in Game 1. And you can see him going for these greedy up smashes. Just down airs out of the pressure. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Just dancing around each other in neutral. And that command grab going onto the platforms, is that relevant? Who knows? It's probably less relevant than it would be on other platforms, because I think these are quite, or relatively low platforms. But that dash attack into the forward air, taking Untitled's second stock. And Degala getting something started? No, Untitled manages to roll away just before that down air lands. And they're just back to playing neutral. Untitled gets a command grab in and gets that up smash on the shield drop from Degala. And Untitled's just going for all these command grabs right now, just like, yo, you're gonna shield there, Degala? You're gonna try and shield? That's not allowed. You're not allowed to shield. What are you doing? Sometimes you just go for the regular grabs as well. Oh, Degala playing it very careful. Or very risky, even. Not careful. The exact opposite of careful. Words are hard. And Degala now getting to percents where he's got to be careful. One wrong move will take us to a game 3. Meanwhile, Degala's trying to send Untitled into the loser's bracket. It looks like he fell out. I don't know if that would have killed, but it would have been close. Degala now at 155, just playing it so safe around this ledge. But is a forward throw going to do it? It triggers the animation, and it is the game. Untitled taking game 2. Alright, so now, is Degala going to stay with the Greninja for game 3, or is he going to go back to the Samus, which won game number 1 for him? So, from looking in Smash GG, cheeky little view in. Untitled has banned Yoshi Stories and Battlefield. He doesn't want to deal with top plats. But we are going to Kalos Pokemon League. Degala is indeed switching back to the Dark Samus, which won game number 2 for him. The Kalos counter pick coming from Degala, thinking, hey, I want these ledges that hang over these... Words are hard, what am I doing? Degala thinking, hey, I want these platforms that hang over the ledges. So, like, get the edge guards on the brawler recoveries. So we saw him getting a lot of it in game 1, just like, even at low percent, just going for the back throw, just like, I'm going to get you off stage, and I'm going to get stage control. So goes for the forward throw into the net this time, or down throw even. And Degala just spacing out, catching Untitled's approach with the up air into forward air. Just up B out of shield, keeping himself safe. Keeping himself out of trouble this game. Or Degala playing a lot slower this game than he was in the last game. Very much felt like with Greninja, he was the one wanting to be like, hey, I'm gonna come at you. And often just got batted away. Untitled saying, no, none of that now. Whereas now he's just playing a little bit more treating, playing a little bit more defensive. Oh, an anti-up B goes unpunished though. Untitled thinking that Degala was going to come down through the platform. But that forward smash, just the slight pullback on the hurt box, catching Degala out and getting Untitled that first stock. Down tilt gets the immediate hitbox. And again, another anti-up B. Degala's now just trying to find his way in to get this first stock off Untitled. Rocket sends him up high, but 170 from mid-stage. Charge shot whiffs. Slightly out of grab range, and Degala's now being opened up. Oh, and the suicide foot... I don't... And Degala's just taunting, just like, yeah. That was fair. I respect that. It was a very good trade for Untitled. He was at 180 versus Degala's 60. I think Degala was at like 30 when that neutral broke. And Untitled now with a very good lead. So the thing about suicide stocks, especially when they're in your favor like that one was, it's not just the fact that you did it, it's the mental warping that is gonna be like, yo, I just got beaten up. This man felt that he could suicide stock me. Oh, and the shot puts just eat the charge shot. And look, Degala very much on the rope right now. He's got to basically never lose neutral again, and Untitled goes for another suicide stock. Degala yet to take a stock in this game. But if he gets hit, he's going to have his third stock taken from him. And get put into an early losers bracket, and there it goes! Just the run-up smash, taking the stock. And that is Degala going into losers from round 1 winners. So, next up on stream, we will be having Frey and Dan Wheat. Oh, I've got block caps on. Oh, that's 2 make me dabs. Whoa. Whoa. Won't lie, I knew I couldn't be asked when Charge Shot clanked. That's fair enough. Alright, so next up on stream is Frey and Dan Wheat. Shot put is busted. Definitely looked very, very good. I'll give it that. Alright, so here we go. I have not set up the names yet, but what are you going to do? It is Dan Wheat versus Frey. In winners quarterfinals. Sheik versus Ike. So, from Smash 4 experience of maining both these characters at various points in Smash 4, Sheik used to body Ike. But of course, different game, different rules apply. And Ike now has Nair. And Sheik obviously lost a lot between the 2 games. She's getting back to close to where she was, but a lot of her advantages have been taken away just by engine changes. Small battlefield being a small stage will... I want to say it'll likely help Sheik more, because Sheik has a lot more problems killing. But back throw into a bouncing fish at 100, just like Yell. Sheik has problems killing? Nah, just like get hit by this. And Sheik's grab is dire in this game. That dash grab went through him. And Frey getting caught by that very well timed Eruption. Eruption just getting the 2-frame timing. Frey just using Sheik's frame data to just abuse Ike's bad frame data. Down throw, just gets the forward air, gets stage control. And Frey playing it very, very safely. Double nair into the up air. Platform doesn't manage to convert off the platform. Oh, and Frey doing a very good job with that bouncing fish, just catching the quick draw as it's charging. Ike's recovery is super linear, and from where he was, he did have to spend a little bit of time charging it. Just get the beans to get back to stage or ledge. But Frey just getting caught in the Ike Vortex and the forward smash at ledge. easy does it for Dan Wheat. Frey dropping shield a little bit too early there. Maybe looking for the parry and mistiming it. Frey just playing very defensively. When he wasn't sure that he was going to connect anything, you saw him just retreating at ledge there. And then he lands with a down air, which is maybe Sheik's least safe landing option if it doesn't connect. Very nice dash back into forward smash. And it's very much a game right now of Frey dancing around Danwheat's hitboxes and Danwheat just trying to find the openings that Frey gives him and take advantage of them. Just that raw forward smash would have crossed up, I think, had Danwheat held his shield. Gets one there, accidentally hits the spot dodge though. Oh, and Danwheat drops his shield too soon. And Frey takes game number 1. There were definitely points there where Danwheat had openings, but just either dropped them. There was like Nair where he landed and spot dodged, where there definitely could have been more there, but equally, I completely get why the land spot dodge happened, right? Because it's just covering options. If the Nair had been shielded, then the spot dodge was probably just the correct option. So, the bans from Frey have been Smashville and Battlefield. So, Dan Wheat now deciding from the remainder of the stage list to see where we are going for game number 2. And we have settled on Final Destination as the next stage. Frey sticking with the Sheik, unsurprisingly. And Danwheat also sticking with the Ike. FD is one of those stages where it's maybe the single most polarizing stage, and maybe the most polarizing stage that could exist. It's the stage where punish matters the most, and because of that, where neutral matters a little bit less, because you can push those openings that much more on a stage where you don't have platforms to escape to. And the stage is, like, it's a small FD compared to a lot of other Smashers games FDs. So a lot more of the stage is sort of the ledge zone, which so much of Ultimate's gameplay revolves around just like, hey, can I keep you at ledge? Can I punish your ledge options? I could probably write a whole like essay on the polarization of FD and the effects it has on games. I love just metagame theory on that sort of thing. You saw Frey going for the bouncing fish on the quick draw charge. He hit it in the last game, but he fell slightly short there. Didn't pay too much of a price for it, because of course Danwheat still had to recover. And Danwheat gets that first stock. Sheik being a light girl, meaning she dies quite early to Ike's big hitboxes. And Danwheat has racked up a lot of extra credit already, and a second stock already at 93, and the taunt. He is feeling it, dude. He is really feeling it. Looking for the back throw, bouncing fish, connects it, but not quite enough to kill. Ike's a heavy boy. Cross stage, down smash, not going to kill. And Freya's just trying to find a way to take this stock. You see him fishing for a lot of these big moves. The down smash, the slightly early bouncing fish. And the up smash you saw charging there on his ledge. And forward smash, not going to take it. And again, looking for that bouncing fish on the charge. And that roll on Frey's. Frey was just definitely getting a little bit antsy. He was just throwing out a lot of big hits. And there's a bit of game theory that I have with Sheik, right? Where Sheik, you just accept that you can't kill them. And you take this frame of mind of, I just keep winning neutral. I win neutral until they're at 400%. I don't care, because as long as they're not hitting me, it doesn't matter if if they die at 100 or if they die at 200 or if they die at 300. It doesn't matter if I just keep winning neutral. So, in my mind, the way of playing Sheik is you just focus on your neutral as much as you can, because each percentage gain. So say you win neutral, say in a Ditto you win a neutral 50% of the time, right? If you can up that to 75, 80, you'll be winning so much more than if you work on your punish game. As Sheik, I mean. But Frey has switched it up to the Ice Climbers for game number 3. Still rocking the Sheik tag though. Frey there got his first real opening in neutral while the two Ice Climbers were separated. So got 29% as functionally Sopo. And now with the two Ice Climbers synced, that damage output is so much higher. Basically doubled. Who'd have thought? Downweek there, just trying to get the stock off. Manages to kill Nana. Frey left with Sopo. Sopo up smash puts Danweek up to 114. Not enough to kill though. What a kill percent on this stage? I don't know. It randomly came out yesterday. Who saw it coming? Not me. I just woke up this morning, looked at Messenger, and it's like, oh, small battlefield exists now. That's a thing. How big is it? Who knows? And that forward smash just hitting Danweet as he holds ledge for too long, and we're back to an even game. And Frey taking that one opening to the bank. Danweet sat at 76%, uncontested. And Danweet is back at death percents now very, very quickly. Grabbing Ice Climbers is always a risky game. Because there's always... It's like the Rosalina and Luma thing. There's always the other one just ready to hit you out of the grab. If you don't grab and immediately throw, you're just asking for trouble. And in that case, Danweet didn't even have time to grab. Looking for the nair into up air. It's a little bit too early for that to be connecting. And there you see it, just the risk of grabbing Ice Climbers. Like, Danweet grabbed Nana, threw Nana, but by the time he was out of the end lag for that, he was dead. Like, he died while in, or got hit with the lethal hit, while in the, like, hit stun or follow-up animation, end lag animation, that's what I'm looking for. The end lag animation for the up throw. But that dash attack is going to take Frey down to his final stock, and what could be his final stock of winner's bracket. The up B out of shield, very risky, and taking damage for it. Very close to a shield break there. Gets away with the grab this time, but you've got to wonder how many of these grabs are just pure habit, and how many of them are grab is actually the best situation right now. It's safe to grab. And we're just finding that one little opening, getting the net into back air on Nana. And he looks like he's locked in shield, gets the up B out of shield, kills Nana with down to Sopo on Frey. But Danwi at 111, it's not exactly safe. Up smash, not quite killing. Goes to ledge. He saw Frey just like running in stage, trying to cover the on-stage quick draw. Danwi's doing a lot of neutral get-ups, but it doesn't matter because he got the forward air in the center stage, and that is Danwi being knocked into loser's bracket as Frey continues on. So next up on stream, we will be getting Bacon Bard and G Daka. Just gotta wait for them to join the room. Wills with that resub with Twitch Prime. And look at all those sweet emotes he's just unlocked with his Twitch Prime sub. And look at all those sweet emotes that Frey's got from his Twitch Prime sub earlier. We're managing to do all of the emotes except for the one of himself. And there it is. There's all the Wales clouds. You love to see it. So, players are now in the room, in the arena. And so we're going to be seeing DDD versus Pikachu on a small battlefield. Cursed matchup. I can't imagine it being a particularly good matchup for DDD. Pikachu is typically very, very good against fast characters. Shall we send... Alright, here we go. Baconbeard versus Judaka. DD versus Pikachu, starting on the small battlefield. Everyone going to the small battlefield. Everyone just like, yo, what's this new stage like? Let's give it a try. Let's see how it goes. Oh, and quick attack, not quite getting to stage and getting a grab for his troubles. Very clean parry from Jidaka. Jidaka so far has been dropping, or like having a lot of multi-hits not quite connect all the way. I haven't found out what the issue with the game audio is. A lot of it, I think, is just my capture card's age. I assume there's a cable somewhere which is not happy with me. Oh, and that's an SD from Bacon Beard. Maybe miscounting the number of jumps he had left. But managing us to not get hit by lightning loops. But Jidak is going for it again. Hits it this time. Only gets the one repetition. And again, Bacon Beard's doing a lot of this inhale on the way down. Just doing the typical command grab option of, hey, you're going to shield as I'm landing because you're used to people only having, say, aerials. Well, I've got this command grab and you probably don't want to be shielding. And it just starts that conditioning of, hey, maybe I shouldn't shield as he's landing. And it starts giving you those openings for, hey, I'm going to land with this aerial. What, you weren't shielding? Nah, that's crazy. You should have been shielding. Why weren't you shielding? Jidaka gets the up throw into the thunder. Some slow DI from Bacon Beard is gonna see him lose that stock. Oh, and gets the spike hitbox of that down air. But Bacon Beard, very low percents to be dying to a spike. He's getting DDD. It's one of the heaviest characters in the game. Jidaka is just playing it a little bit slower now. Just playing it safe on his approaches, waiting for his opening, playing the typical frame data character versus heavy character game of, I'm going to wait for you to do things, and when you do the wrong thing, I'm going to be there. I'm a frame data character, you're a big character. You press the wrong button, you're dead. Thunderdog getting Bacon Beard out of the end lag of the Jet Hammer. Very much saving him. And Bacon Beard's now starting to land with a lot of aerials. Not going for the inhales anymore, or even just empty landings. Oh, and the down tilt takes game one. I didn't realise that was a down tilt, I'm not going to lie. When it did the zoom in, I wasn't sure who had connected what. But that is Bacon Beard taking game one. And the bans we have seen are Kalos and FD. Bacon Beard not wanting to deal with the flat stages versus Pikachu, but we are going straight back to small battlefield. We might be seeing a character switch rather than a straight run back. We are indeed. Jidaka is switching to Hero. So now, Hero versus DDD, back on Baby Battlefield. And Jidaka instantly getting that bounce, doesn't want to deal with Gordos. Stir it on the menu and is like, hey, yeah. Not dealing with Gordos for a while, sounds pretty good. The crouch from the menu charge. Getting him underneath that Gordo. That was so sick. Oh god, where's he gone? He's invisible. Oh, he got grabbed though. You can just about see the trails. Man. This is magical. I stopped playing, like, Ultimate around the time Hero came out, so a lot of this is completely new to me. Like, okay, that's an interaction that happens. He got the bounce. It doesn't matter. And again, Baconbeard seemingly stuck in habits of still Gordoing despite G-Daka having all of the bounce on deck. And it can be difficult to break those habits when you have like a way you do neutral. It just gets ingrained of, hey, I play neutral by throwing out Gordos. Wait, what do you mean he just reflects them for free? Because he's just got the shield thing on him. Alright. And kaboom, off goes Baconbeard, down to his last stock of game number 2. Hero obviously having the same mechanic as Lynx, in that shield does just tank hits. It is the right height for that last Gordo. And are we going to see a crit? I honestly don't know if that was a crit. I don't think it was. I think it was just very charged and just a strong move. And that is game 2. Going to G-Daka. The hero switch working out. Sometimes you just need to switch to a character that hits a little bit harder. Archetypally very different character. And they're just running it back. They're just running it straight back. They are loving small battlefield, apparently. Starting on a zoom, Baconbeard trying to cover where he thought it was gonna... What the fuck? What is this character, man? What just happened with that snooze? It just got reversed and went woohoo! And then just straight into a crit up smash. Like, what is... What is happening? No! No! Ah! Oh, they've switched places 1 and 2. Jack, his white ult is trash. This is just nonsense. What was that first stock? Why did he get like why did his body get reflected by snooze? Like, why? G-Daka now with a full stock lead. And he's just taking menu items. He's just saying, waiter, yeah, I'll have the one of everything. This game is nonsense. This game is just straight up nonsense. Just like, hey, I'm gonna charge this jet hammer for 30 seconds. What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna follow you, and then just kill you. If that had been a crit, I swear to Christ, I would have lost it. G-Daka's just taken menu items. What's the chef's special today, G-Daka? It's bounce. Bounce is the item of the day. No crit on that smash. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No crit. Baconbeard survives. Baconbeard doesn't survive that back air though, and that is 2-1 to G-Daka. Hold on. Right. This game? Hero going into menu. Fucking Benny Hill. Benny Hillen through those menu options. What you got? Oh, you got a bounce for me today. Let's go. Just reflect some Gordos. It's fine. It's fine. We'll reflect the Gordos. G-Daka doesn't even look at the menu. I can believe that. I can believe that, dude. Alright, next up on stream is going to be Untitled and Caecilius. So, Untitled is in the room. 10 push-ups? Have you seen my camera setup? You can't even see, like, you can't see my nips. If I was shirtless, I could just, you wouldn't be able to, it'd be fine on TOS. Alright, I'll do the dab. And I'll do the squat and T-pose, let's go. I yeeted my controller onto the sofa. Tell you what, I'll show you my mess of a flat at the end of the stream and just bank all these push-ups if you remember them. That's a dangerous game to play. But, like, screw it. I can do push-ups, it's fine. Third room tour. Mate, I live alone in my own flat. Like, my entire flat's my room. And let's not talk about all the mess of boxes that I've got in my living room right now. Because I had a sweet Amazon delivery, sweet new keyboard arriving today. Oh shit, I just heated my glass off my desk. And so it's a bit of a mess because I just got it mid-workday and haven't had time to clear it up yet. Caecilius. How do you spell Caecilius? Who knows? I'm gonna guess it's like that. So, Smashville making its first appearance of the day! Caecilius' Joker against Untitled to me Brawler. Tell me to play some bangers. Well, I was trying to go for the not gonna get as DMCA takedown, is the vibe I was going for with the lo-fi. Play some copyright-free dubstep. Who knows how DMCA works nowadays. But Caecilius getting a very early stock there. The bullets seemingly just murdering that small child. I wonder if this is meant to be anyone in particular. Is it meant to be... I don't know, like... Looks a bit Matrix-y, I guess? Could be, Oh, I can't think of his name. Agent... I can't remember his name. The agent from Matrix. Thank God the sound isn't on. Would have to hear the me make noises. You're right. You're just right. The me fighter sound effects are... goddamn. Also, this playlist is actually a playlist from one of the radios that are like the lo-fi beats to sleep/study/fuck to. Turn it up, fam. Say no more. Sweet lo-fi beats. You want some... It just makes sense on Smashville as well, right? Smashville having the sweet, chill music. It just makes sense. Agent Smith! Yes! That is who I meant. I did mean Agent Smith. Thank you. It's also possible this is just a default me costume. Because in reality, it's just some dude in a suit with sunglasses, like... You don't understand how tempted I am to put on KK Good Day right now. Oh, you know what? I just could. I could just put on KK Good Day. There we go.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No walking from the dog, no
So,
and mama cooked the breakfast.
Untitled in a bad position. It looks like the end of the game, in all honesty. There it is. That's Caecilius taking game 1.
But later, as I hit the dope, thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top, and if I hit the switch.
KK Good Day, maybe one of the best video game remixes of all time.
Looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight, and everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she could do it all night. Called up the homies, and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court, and I'm troubled. Last week, messed around and got a triple-double. Freaking brothers every way like MJ. I can't believe today was a good day.
Alright, so for going into game 2, let's see what we've got. Caecilius is sticking, they're both sticking with their characters. And of course they switch their order around, because why wouldn't they? Oh no, they're oh!
I can't believe today was a good day.
But we are going to Battlefield. But you know what? I'm just gonna let KK Good Day play out. Because KK Good Day is sick.
Didn't even get no static from the cowards. Cause just yesterday, them fools tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, didn't even look in a brother's direction as I ran.
Oh, that was a sick jab reset as well.
They was watching your MTV raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of homies and watch me break.
And Caecilius is getting off to a very strong start right now.
7 even back those little Joe. I picked up the cash flow. Then we played bones, and I'm yelling domino.
Looking to get that spike. Caecilius just gets the uppy. Doing what he can. Everyone say happy birthday to Adam. He's 18 now. Look at him. He's a big boy. And Will got him a Twitch sub to Team Regen for his birthday. And Untitled getting very close to taking this first stock. Caecilius managing to get Rebel's guard to cover that shot put. Dash attack sending Untitled off stage. And the bullet's not quite managing to take the stock this time around. But Arsene on deck. And Untitled's just wanting to stay away. He's just not wanting to interact. Because if you interact with Arsene, that's what happens. You just fucking die.
Today was like one of those fire dreams. Didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for the murder. 2 in the morning got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blunt, and it read ice cubes of pimp. Drunk as hell, but no throwing up halfway home.
But we're now even on the second stock. After a very strong start from Caecilius that was swiftly answered back. Down air into Arsene up smash. Of course it's just gonna kill. Why wouldn't it? Joker is a reasonable character.
A good day. A good day. A good day.
And Untitled's already up to 80% on his last stock.
A good day.
It's not impossible to come back from here, but it's gonna be hard for Untitled.
A good day.
He cannot lose neutral while Arsene's down anymore. Or while Arsene's on deck. Because he'll just die.
A good day.
Back air at ledge, it'll just die. Bullets on a recovery, he'll die.
Good day.
And that was just so close to dead, but that back throw,
Stop this, man. I don't know what I'm thinking about.
well, that was fun. And now we go back to lo-fi beats to Smash 2. But yeah, so tethers are god-awful. And I fully believe them to be the worst archetype of recoveries. And that goes for, I guess, hitboxless recoveries in general, right? But tethers especially are egregiously bad. Because to make a tether a not bad recovery, you have to have other things surrounding it. Because power level's contextual, right? And power in video game balancing is all contextual. It all matters about relative power and so on and so on. So, to balance a tether, you have to give it a way, the character itself, other ways, because obviously the tether's not covering anything, it's not threatening anything while you're covering. So you have to give the character other ways to threaten the space that people are going to be trying to punish. And when so much of the game is playing around the ledge trapping, so on and so on. It's less so in Ultimate than it was in Smash 4, granted. But so much of the game is that phase of the game. To make a tether recovery viable, you have to have ridiculous tools to cover that zone. Joker has his neutral B, the projectile one, I can't remember which button it's on. Ivysaur has her Razor Leaf. And even when you go back and look at Tether Recoveries and Elligage, right? Brawl Olimar had his, like, Pikmin whoop. And he had to have Pikmin Throw, and even then, it was a very weak recovery overall. Like, you have to be able to threaten the ledge to be able to have a viable tether recovery. And I'm just not a fan of the design in general of, hey, we've given you a bad tool, so we're going to have to push a different tool of yours way too much to do anything, to have you have a recovery. And then you compare that to, like, what's a bad recovery? What's a questionable recovery with a hitbox? You've got Falco's recovery, right? Where he's designed with the idea of most of its recovery is his double jump, and then he has a side B, and he has his up B, both of which are fine, but are actually pretty threatening. But anyway, enough of that tangent. We'll get to that between games, or between matches. We now have our winners semi-finals of Frey versus G-Daka. Frey starting out on the Sheik, not going to the Ice Climbers that we saw win him his winners quarter set. We're also seeing real big boy battlefield showing up. No small battlefield here. And G-Daka back to just looking at what the special of the day is. What's on the menu today? Heal? Sure. We'll just heal a little bit. What's up next? Bounce? Alright, we'll have a little bounce and a psych up. What's next? What's next on the menu? Next on the menu is Sheik's forward air, followed by a hero back air. Snooze into teabag. No crit on that forward smash though. We don't have that much RNG. And he's just going for the kamikaze. But it was mistimed so awfully. Frey got the ledge invincibility. And as the like slow animation started, you could just see just like Frey's invincible. Frey's got ledge invul. It's fine. Frey's just invincible on ledge. Alright. And an F tilt is going to take Frey's second stock. I'm sorry, how much damage did that do? That's a lot. So, fully charged up B, does that make it back? No, he had nothing in the tank. That hitbox, what was that hitbox? And why did it have a win box to draw him in? What is this character? But Frey's done a very good job of getting back into this. It's gotta be said. It's close to even at this point, and you just saw him hovering over the thwack there, just like, yo. But that back air is gonna take game one for G-Daka. I do not understand this game. Is this best of 3 or best of 5? I don't know. I'm running this stream with about half an hour's notice. It should just be set up in Smash GG as whatever it should be. If it's not top 4, it's best of 3. Alright, there you go. It's best of 3. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Never mind. No memeing there. Because we're going into game 2. Sticking characters, sticking with the Sheik, sticking with the hero. Are we sticking with the battlefield? Is there a top platform there? There is not. We are on small boy battlefield. Which seems like an odd pick for me. Because my gut as Smash 4 Sheik player and trying to learn Sheik in this game, but fucking spent like 3 days on it maybe. Is that, hey, Sheik wants big space. Sheik wants to be able to run away and engage on her own terms rather than on hero's terms. Whereas the smallness of small battlefield maybe wouldn't favour that. Down throw, looking for the up air, but DI, hard DI in from G-Daka. Thwack, not getting the random chance to kill. Goes for the forward throw, looking for the bouncing fish, but slightly too high percent for that. And G-Daka's just running away and getting menu options. Oh, which takeaway are we going to today? Oh, we went to the thwack. That's a speciality of the Chinese. Uh-oh. Well then. Seemingly, it's still going on, and I've just dropped out as spectator. So... who knows what is happening in their game right now? Just looking at their Smash GG chat. Ultimate Online! Is G-Daka winning? Who knows? iConnection errored out of the game. G-Daka won game 1. And he was up in game 2. As for, is he gonna win game 2? Who knows? My desk is incredibly unstable. Commentate as if the match is still going on. That would require me to know how Hero worked. I don't know how Hero works. How does Hero... I know how Sheik works. So, right now they're still butting heads in the boxing ring. There's a Sheik there and there's a anime thing. I don't know what she is. Is it a female fox? Who knows? Let's have opinions. Is that a female fox? I don't know. Beatrice McLeod. Beatrice McLeod in the ring right now. It's Mona from WarioWare. It's not. It's Beatrice McLeod. Because I say it is. It's my OC. And, okay, we have a result. G-Daka won that game. Which means that G-Daka won the set and advances to winners finals. Shame about the connection issues, but what are you gonna do? Just Ultimate Online things. Should I get the Benny Hill theme back? Ultimate Online be like... Alright. So next up on stream we'll be having Caecilius versus Daz. So probably Joker versus Rob. And Daz is in the lobby. G-Dak is still in the lobby. G-Dak, get out. There we go. Good boy. Now we play the game of how do we spell Caecilius. Am I saying it right? Who knows? That's the problem with with that sort of tag. That's just a pile of letters. Fun fact, half the reason my tag is Verd is because I used to just use my full surname of Verden, and at my first tournament, the TO couldn't pronounce it. So it's like, alright, just drop in the second syllable, just going with Verd. Easy, problem solved. Problem solved. Yeah, so Daz is in the lobby, and Caecilius is presumably on his way. Let's have a look and see if they have selected characters or anything in Smash GG. They have not. So, while we're waiting on Caecilius to show up, I say that as soon as he joins the lobby. Of course I do. Of course I do. That's just the way it's going to be. They've still got to go through character selection and stuff. You know what you can do to help support Team Regen is follow us if you're not already following, and if you're feeling generous, subscribe. With Twitch Prime, it's completely free, and you get access to some sweet emotes. You get access to Will's Cloud, Multi-Pug, Multi-Clown, Tipsy Gren, and Woke JJ. Aren't they all great? Look at them. Oh. Emotes of the members of Team Regen and the Tipsy Greninja. Not me, why would I have an emote? Don't worry about it. Alright, so Caecilius is in the ring now. He's gotta wait on Daz. Of course, they're the other way around. And it is indeed Joker versus Rob. Didn't throw in any ideas? Dan! I told you about the Wazzock! But anyway. Oh, they are on the wrong stage. This stage is not a starter. I assume what's happened here is they both hit the random button to let the other one lock it in, and because my stage is set to Kalos, it went there. What they're actually starting on is Battlefield. One of them needs to not pick random. I also realised I mistyped Daz as Dez. Alright, here we go. For real this time. Caecilius versus Daz, winners finals of Lockdown number 40. Actually starting on the right stage this time. Let's go! Oh, and that isn't an SD. Joker can apparently recover from a stage height air dodge without, or when he's still got his double jump. Just playing a spacing game right now. Caecilius gets Arsene, but gets hit by that Rob side B, manages to avoid the second one, and goes super deep looking for the dunk on Daz. But Daz managing to worm his way around it. And an up smash from Daz, sending Caecilius to the skies. Managing to steal the top. That'll be coming back down any time now. There it is. And it catches Daz out of that advantage state, but Daz managing to continue it and keep Caecilius trapped at ledge. Arsene back online. Daz gotta be playing careful. And Daz just like, yo, I'm just gonna stay in the sky. I'm gonna run away from you and charge this top. I don't want to deal with Arsene. Arsene's mean. Oh, no tech from Daz though. No red flash. That was potentially techable. And Daz just saying, yo, I'm just gonna stay on the Angel platform for a little bit. You've got Arsene online. That's spooky. I don't want to deal with Arsene. Daz using a lot of fuel there very aggressively. Not punished for it though. He got away with it. But Caecilius now not looking too healthy on that second stock. Daz looking for the up smash trap. Caecilius having the presence of mind to just be like, yo, I'm just going to hang on this ledge for a little bit. I'm not going to die here. I'm going to at least get a little bit more damage on you before I lose this stock. And we've got another Arsene on deck. God damn, that came quick. And Daz just staying up high, not wanting to deal with what is happening at all. Daz is like, yo, I'm just gonna take to the skies, don't worry about me. I just don't wanna meet Arsene. It's like, Arsene is like when you're at a family reunion, right? And your cousin has brought their slightly psycho girlfriend along. And you're just like, I'm just gonna try and not interact with you where possible. Oh, she's here. Lovely. I've gotta go see a man about a dog over there. What's Daz doing? There's not even Arsene online. He was just going under the stage for the fun of it. But yeah, Arsene is the crazy cousin, or the cousin's crazy girlfriend that you just don't want to talk to. It's just like, yep. So I'm on this Angel platform. How are you doing today, Angel platform? Yeah, it's nice. We don't talk much. I don't tend to stand on you very often. And a lot of pressure from that top for Daz, and that up air isn't going to be taking it. Not that grounded yet. Rebel's Guard catches the laser, but doesn't help. I think Arsene did proc just in the blast zone, but even then, I think he would have been too low to make it back. And that is game number 1 going to Daz. Apparently this is Daz's very first lockdown in number 40. Damn, number 40 means we've almost been going for 6 months of lockdown. Like, actually not too far off from it. It's mad. We what, 52 would be 6 months of it? So, I guess when I put it that way, it's a little bit further off. I cannot remember if we started both lockdowns at the same time. Time isn't real. What is time? It's a man-made construct. It's not real. It can't hurt you. And of course, Daz is going to be player 1 in game 2. Why would he not be? Why would he not be? Time is just fiction, dude. It's made up. I don't have scoreboard assistant or anything set up. Oh, to have scoreboard assistant set up and be a reasonable streamer. And Daz going for that very, very early side B. But what it has done is it brought out the cousin's crazy girlfriend very early on in this game. 53% right now on Caecilius, but Arsene very much online. Daz is just staying up in the skies, flying away from Arsene. Daz, down smash, roll, down smash, don't worry about it. See Caecilius trying to Rebel's Guard the laser, but Daz starting to work around Caecilius' timings. You can see Daz going for some very unfair things right now. So, this is another problem with tethers, right? You don't get very many of them. So, what happened there is, after the spike, Caecilius was, in theory, fine. He was within range of that tether connecting to the ledge and him making it back to stage, but the game was just like, no, you've used it 3 times. You're not recovering. Your tether's it's not going to work. The tether's just not going to connect to the ledge. And the game was even just like, hey, here's a pity, Arsene. Here's a pity, Arsene. Try and recover now. And it's like, I can't. Smash, I can't. What are you doing? Ultimate is a cruel mistress. That was the most unnecessary parry I've ever seen. He got the parry and then stood still for a second. It's just like, alright. Daz is constantly going for this unfair stuff. He's looking for the 3-stock right here. But let's see if Joker's crazy girlfriend has anything to say about it. Oh, she does. She does. There he goes. So that's 2 tethers. So he has 1 tether left. There he goes. That's the 3rd tether. He touched stage, they're back online. That's fine. That's fine. Get 3 tethers in this game. Caecilius at 172. And there he goes. And that is the set. And that is Daz advancing to winners finals to face off against G Daka. And we are going to wait on losers to catch up before we stream grand finals. So there is a line of losers games. So next up on stream we are going to be having Dan Wheat versus the winner of Bacon Bard and Zafro. It seems like this game was held up by connection issues. Classic. Classic. Ultimate Online. Oh, Joycey! Joycey, I love Joycey. What a good boy. Making me dab. What a good boy. Yeah, just finishing up. That's what I thought the case was from seeing it. Daz is back in chat. Everybody is here. You love to see it. Well done, Daz, on advancing to winners finals. I'm sorry for platform camping, but that's Arsene. Like, that's how you gotta play around Arsene, right? The way to play around Arsene is... just get out of there. You just get out of there, man. Kids are popped off every time you timed out Arsene. I'm sorry I tried to win in this tournament game. I'm sorry, and it's just like, no, dude, it's fine. Like, play to win. I remember when streaming Project Revival, I play Ivysaur and Squirtle in P+. There's a lot of times that Ivy and Squirtle just camp people out. It's like, I have no regret. I'm doing this on the Team Regen stream, and all my games are on stream because, of course, they are. That's how it has to be when you're streaming and playing. And I am just camping people out. And when I was playing in the in Cheese Monthly, the last event, not last weekend, weekend before, I was playing against Ollie T's Jigglypuff. Now, I don't expect people to know the intricacies of Ivy versus Puff in P+, but that is a slow matchup. I think Puff Peach in Melee. It's that style of matchup where Ivy wins it pretty convincingly, but she just runs away. And anytime Jigs gets close, it's, hey, I'm gonna back air you, and you're just you can do nothing about it. You should never feel bad for camping, even when you're on stream. Alright, so we're having Dan Wheat versus Bacon Bard on stream next. And Dan Wheat is in the arena room. And this is losers, semis, quarters, losers, top 8. Like, if you're going on stream and deliberately camping not to win, but because you want to make stream slow, that's a dick move. If you're camping because it's what you feel gives you the best chance of winning the game, just power to you, fucking do it. Oh, let's go, Wills. So, after losing to Bacon Beard, sorry, in Winners Round 2, Wills has made a run through the entirety of Losers Bracket, beating PCR, beating Untitled, beating Ozbot, beating Frey, and now sat in Loser Semi-Finals. And against him in Loser Semi-Finals, we have one of 3 people. Bacon Beard, Dan Wheat, and Cassilius. PTR went 0-2, losing to, at worst, 3rd and 4th. Sometimes brackets be like that, and there's not much you can do about it. I've had brackets before. I've had brackets before where I've lost to 1st and 2nd place and gone 0-2. I think it was a bracket where I lost to Maye, the French Marth, and Mini Boulet, the top French Ivysaur. And here we go. Reminds me, I won the last Project Revival tourney, Craig. Will did. He is the reigning Project Revival champion. It's fine. I'll run one more Project Revival to spite Will. Will's not allowed to win. He can't be the reigning Project Revival champion. Bacon Beard charged that for 5 years! No! One thing that, like, Dan Wheat, in all of his sets on stream, has not done. He has not done a single counter get-up. So, I don't know how common knowledge it is in Ultimate, but it's a Smash 4 tech, which still exists. Might even be a Brawl tech, I don't know. But Ike's counter and all, like, Fire Emblem style counters stop your vertical momentum if you do... So if you do, like, a ledge hop, so just press Y when holding ledge, and then time the counter right, it's basically a neutral get-up, but you're countering. Obviously, it's as punishable as any other counter is. But, like, when a DDD's charging a Jet Hammer at you, it would have been my go-to. Whether it had been good, I don't know. I'm bad at this game, so don't take my advice. But there are many times where it is a legitimate option and can steal a lot of stocks. But you get away with it once, maybe twice a set. Just like overcharged Jet Hammers. You can get away with it once, maybe twice. And again, that's the second stock Dan Wheat has taken with the Eruption Charge on Bacon Beard's overshot recoveries. Dan Wheat trying to recover, manages to recover safely and get a shield up before that up smash can come out. Dan Wheat at 150. He dies to basically any of DDD's real moves right now. Down throw, looking for the forward air. Spicy. By spicy, I don't know. Don't know if that was just correct in a 50-50 DR read or what. What happened to that Gordo? Like, he inhaled the Gordo, it's just stuck in him now, right? He just got a ball of spikes in his stomach. That can't be healthy for DDD. Seemingly, eating that Gordo gave him the beans he needed, though, and he took that stock off Dan Wheat. And again, the overshot up B getting eruptioned didn't take the stock that time, but there you go. And that is Dan Wheat taking game number 1. Can I drop them a nice? Thoughts? Nice. That was nice. So, the bans have been Town and City and Kalos Pokemon League. And we are going to Smashville. Going to small stage. Big hammer, cover lots of small stage. We wholesome out here. Yeah, you gotta. Can I hit him with a good game? Fun times. And Baconbeard has switched to Bowser for game number 2. Still a best of 3 set right now. Danwee sticking with the Ike. Nair into up tilt. Nair into up tilt. Rinse, repeat. Oh, don't get it a third time. Get it into a forward air instead this time. Danwee doing a very good job of spacing around Bowser's big hitboxes right now. Just not giving Baconbeard the time of day, and that eruption is taking the first stock again. That's the third stock this set he has taken with an eruption edge guard. Lingers below the ledge and very, very powerful. Just up B's out of trouble, but right back into the trouble. Back throw, gets him off ledge, gets him off stage. And Baconbeard's up smash manages to cover the jump get up from Danwee, evening up the stocks, but doesn't look like the stocks are going to be even for that long. Baconbeard being fast enough on that up B that it doesn't get eruptioned. Baconbeard with good ledge coverage with that up B. Parry into the flamethrower. Aether's out of the flamethrower. Catches the roll on stage with the up smash. And the forward smash on the neutral get up! What I was saying doesn't look like it's going to be even stocks for long. What I meant was Danwee was not going to live for long! Danwee has instantly evened it up though, so just back to even stock counts again. But it's got to be said, the momentum is with Baconbeard. After almost being dead on that stock to just getting a stock lead. Although Danwee has done a good job this stock of not letting Baconbeard in at all. Parry into the Aether. Recently buffed, but not strong enough to be killing a Bowser at that percent. And Baconbeard playing some very, very risky games with these laggy down airs. F tilt cross stage, not going to be killing yet. And you can see Danbeard isn't wanting to up B back to ledge. Oh, and that needle of a back air, maybe getting a shield spike, shield poke. But either way, it takes the set and Danwee advances to face Caecilius. And that will be off stream because right now we will be having winners finals on stream of Jidaka versus Daz. So Jidaka making this run for the most part with Hero. We saw a Pikachu out of him against Baconbeard. Didn't go great. Then we saw the Hero take down Frey's Sheik. Alright, so I found out that kamikaze into Kaboom from the Halo platform is a thing. That sounds sick. And if Jidaka manages to pull that off, I will pop off. From playing Jidaka. Sick. That means that's just something he has in his arsenal. If he wants to use it, he knows he can do it. So Daz has entered the lobby. Dan Wheat needs to leave this lobby. There we go. There he goes. Bye-bye, Dan Wheat. G-Daka just says he's on his way. So, what will I expect from this game? I'll expect Rob versus Hero. And I just kicked the desk. As ever. Look at how unstable this desk is. Whoa, hey. Right, they're both in the arena now. So, we'll be getting the game underway after not too long. So, Rob versus Hero. What do I know of that matchup? Literally nothing. What does Rob do? Top laser things. So I guess let's try and logic this matchup, right? Rob has top and laser. They're pretty good projectiles. What does Hero have? Hero has bounce. That's what it's called. It's called bounce. And what can you do with bounce? You reflect projectiles. So what would a viable is running away and camping for bounce a viable strategy? I don't know. Probably. Give us a big woo! Will, why would you get us to make Will's Cloud as an emote and then not play Cloud, Will? What are you doing? That's not Will's a woo. It's Will's Cloud. Alright, they're just going through stage bans and character selection as we speak. And it looks like game one is going to be Pikachu versus Rob on Final Destination. Who wants to see a Will's Wolf emote? Dude, it's just furry Wills. It's just furry Wills, that's all it is. Alright, so they're getting into the ring now. Getting ready to fight. Let's drop them. Let's drop them a cheeky little greeting, shall we? What we think? Go easy on me doesn't really apply. I'm just. Good evening. Good evening. How are you? Is there a how are you doing? Is there a how are you doing? No, never mind. Into the game we go. No more greetings allowed. Greetings not allowed anymore. Because we are going into winners finals. Lockdown number 40. G-Daka versus Daz. Rob versus Pikachu. G-Daka seemingly not wanting to start on the hero. Very nice cross-up from G-Daka. Baits that shield grab attempt from Daz and opens him up. G-Daka now trying to punish Daz on ledge. Daz just going to the other side of the stage. G-Daka doesn't quite manage to get there to cover it. Something that I spotted on G-Daka's Pikachu when it came out versus, I think it was Cassilius earlier, was the quick attacks sometimes didn't quite get it to stage. And Pikachu gets a lot of landing lag if he lands the quick attack before getting to stage, or if he finishes quick attack before getting to stage. It's one of those things to just keep an eye out for. But forward smash just calling out G-Daka's questionable spacing, taking his first stock. Back throw, looking for Nair combo starter. Not getting it though. Goes for the up throw into the forward air, keeping it nice and simple. Dash attack starting to come from G-Daka, might be starting to look for these kills, and he's just fishing a little bit too hard. That dash attack getting him grabbed, managing to get a good mash timing though to avoid any sort of follow-up. Just point blank laser, don't care. And managing to get that forward smash on the quick draw. Quick draw, quick attack. I've seen too much Ike today. I'm just thinking quick draw. Quick, what's the next word? Draw. No, this isn't Ike, this is Pikachu. Down smash, sending Daz cross stage, and G-Daka really needs to clean this stock off soon. 160%, 170% on Daz, and this forward air should do it, and it does indeed, but still a full stock lead for Daz right now. Daz has time on his side. He can just afford to slow it down and be like, yo, I can do whatever I want right now. I've got a full stock lead. If you take my next stock, then I'll pay attention. But for now, screw it. I can do whatever I want. I can get hit by this back air, doesn't matter. Worst case scenario right now is I go into last stock with a 25% lead. That's the worst case scenario. Obviously, competitive momentum is a little bit more nuanced than that, but doesn't matter. He's got a 50% lead now. If he were to die right now, he'd have a 50% lead. That's pretty good. Every little hit G-Daka takes adds up. But that forward smash is going to take it. Daz not quite spacing that landing as he wanted to. 61% extra credit. And we've got the lightning loops on deck. 3. Stopping at the third loop. But percent's close to even now. But G-Daka now at percents where he's got to be worried that a strong hit will take his stock. Oh, and that was a poorly timed air dodge for G-Daka. And that is going to send game 1 to Daz. G-Daka definitely started to gain in momentum towards the end of that game. But when you have a full stock lead, your momentum doesn't need to carry quite as much as it does when you're making a comeback. You know that you basically just have to take slightly over half a stock before their stock falls. And you can get away with pacing accordingly. What shall we say to them between games? Shall we drop them? Let's drop them a nice. Thoughts? Nice. That was a nice game. It looks like game 2 they are going to be playing on Kalos Pokemon League. What else do we think about it? Was it a nice fight? Ooh, who knows? Whoa! But here we go. Game 2. G-Daka sticking with the Pikachu, going to Kalos Pokemon League. As we go through the loading screen. There we are. Daz's Rob against G-Daka's Pikachu. Kalos Pokemon League. Let's go. Back throw from G-Daka, very smart, just completely avoided the top. Didn't really get any follow-ups off it. but every other throw risked putting his hurtbox into the spinning top that was just in front of them. Judaka looking for the tech chase, but Daz not giving it to him. Again, Judaka's doing a very good job of having awareness of where this top is and what options he needs to take to just not accidentally get hit by the top. That dash attack grabbing the top as well, sending it to the skies. It'll be coming down on that platform, and it does connect with Daz. Despawns before Daz can grab it back, though. Judaka's just, like, taking it a little bit slower this game. And the Skull Bash into the top to cancel it, and Skull Bash away to avoid any sort of putters. It tickled me. It was smart play, I'll give it to him, but it was just funny. But Judaka's maybe getting a little bit antsy for this dash attack. He's done a couple of very questionable... Oh, that was so sick! I wish he could have followed up off that. The footstool into the top. Oh, and that charged F smash catching the roll. Judaka manages to get the top on the second time of trying. And Daz now trying to get this stock off quickly. But that side B on shield gets him caught in 2 back airs. Doesn't get any further continuation off of that. Just resets to neutral. But a risky regrab on Judaka's part is going to see his stock fall. Up air into the back air. And again, even at kill percents, Judaka's going for some somewhat questionable dash attacks. It's an interesting one, but it's such just a raw move that doesn't really have follow-ups from it. It seems like an odd choice to be doing at this point. Up air very cleanly deals with the top that Daz dropped. And Daz is trying to get a little bit more percent, but Judaka with a good mash. And Judaka's starting to get quite aggressive. And Daz is fully capitalizing on this. A good air dodge from Judaka keeps him away from Daz's punishments. And so, while Judaka was doing very well in the first stock where he was playing incredibly defensive and patiently, he's just starting to get a little bit more aggro, and Daz is batting him away a lot for his approaches, but he does manage to get the second stock first and starts to try and take some advantage of this stock lead and get some extra credit on. And you could see him trying to get Daz to spend all his fuel and just get those rinse and repeat spikes. Judaka's Pichu looking a lot better in this game than it did in game 1. That's now at almost 90% as Judaka's stock is close to going. Gets the quick attack back to stage though. F-tilt is gonna send Judaka down to his last stock, but 128% on Daz. Did Judaka just taunt as a bait into F-tilt? Is that what I just saw out of the corner of my eye? That's now 150. He's got a comeback to make, but it's not going to happen if he gets caught in that forward air, and game 2 goes to G Daka. So, 1-1. All even as we go into game 3. This set, of course, a best of 5. Just turning my system volume down slightly, because goddamn, this music is loud in my ears, and they're starting to feel it. I think my Spotify audio is pumped as high as it can go. It is indeed. It does not go any higher. So, there you have it. Just gonna have to live with it being this volume, because otherwise my ears will bleed. Other option, of course, being I turn the mic down and have the people watching turn up and just have a slightly quieter stream, but that seems bad, because I can see that my voice's audio levels are in the nice range. So Daz has already locked in his stage while G Daka is selecting his. It looks like for game 3 we are just having the run back, just going back to Kalos, sticking with the same characters, sticking with Rob versus Pikachu. Let's have some fun. Oh boy, will we. Battle is about to start. Off we go. Winners finals game 3. G Daka's Pikachu winning game 2 after Daz's Rob won game 1. And we are back to Kalos Pokemon League. And G Daka just getting trapped between the top and Daz's down tilts. Very quickly racked up to 69%. 69, I meant 59, and then I saw him go over 60 and my brain got confused. Side B from center stage, not going to be killing. It's not off the side of the stage anymore. Get an attack from G Daka, very smart, not allowing himself to get caught by the top. He parries the side B and gets caught in it anyway. Cheeky little ledge dash from G Daka there. I see you. Got him punished though. And actually died for doing a ledge dash. And I have comments on ledge dashes in this game, but we'll save those for between sets. But right now they're just spacing each other out in neutral. Daz almost lapping, almost getting the overlap in percents. Just playing it a lot more slower this, a lot slower this game, a lot more patient, allowing G Daka to come to him, because that was where he was really getting those openings in game 2. Well, the moments where G Daka just sped up a little bit, and when G Daka started to be the one approaching. And now that Daz has the stock lead, he can force G Daka to approach a lot more. Because he's perfectly content to just be like, hey, I'm just going to run away. If you want to win this game, like, you've got to come to me. Like, you're the one that's losing. Just back throw, get him off stage. Going for the up throw off the platform. Not enough to take him off the top right now. Looking for the off the platform. Gets it the second time of trying. And Daz now with a 2 stock advantage. It's looking very good for the Rob right now. Oh, and a whiffed quick attack, not quite getting to ledge, is gonna send Daz up a game. Daz now only needing to take one more game to advance to winner's side of Grand Finals. what are our thoughts on that game? Is there a unlucky? I feel like they're all positive, aren't they? I don't want to say how disappointing. That's a bit rude considering you just SD, right? I'll try harder next time. No. That was a close one, would be very BM, so I am not going to say that. That would be very mean. The problem with ending it on a SD makes everything positive sound sarcastic, and everything negative just seem very, very mean. So I'm just gonna not say anything. And that SD was from G-Dak was unfortunate, but Daz was still on his first stock of the game, while G-Dak was on his last. While it's unfortunate SD, I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think it massively changed the outcome of that game. And hopefully G-Daka doesn't get too in his own head about it. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Here we go. Game 3. Hero time. He wanted the luck. He was trying to bless himself with some good RNG. And we are going to town and city. And Daz gets the first opening. Just gets straight in G-Daka's face. Doesn't allow him to get anything started. And that air dodge, can he recover? Just about. Manages to avoid the down air from Daz. But Daz yet to be hit as he takes the first stock with that top. 0 to death from Daz. Daz is wanting to go to Grand Finals winner's side in his first lockdown. He's taking the cash right to the bank. Where's the lo-fi gone? I'm sorry, Will. It was making my ears bleed. I'll turn it back up and just remove my headphones. While I was doing that, somehow G-Daka lost another stock. I have no idea what is happening. I looked away and he was dead. Is he dead again? No. If he goes for a second side B, he might be. He went for it. How much fuel does Daz have left? He can get to that platform for sure. Everything's fine. But we are looking for it. This is a decisive 3-stock right now. Looking for the spike. Didn't quite get the timing on the 2 frame. Alright, bounce is now on deck. So Daz can't quite run away in the same way as he's been doing. Kaboom, gets shielded. And Daz just takes this guy. It's just like, oh, you've got a bounce up. But bounce is no longer up. Projectiles are a threat again. And Daz is just looking for these things that are gonna send G-Daka down into the loser's bracket after a second 3-stock in a row. Didn't get the jab lock there. But Daz gets thwacked. You want that RNG after RNG? The two times RNG roll to get the thwack? That is gonna prevent G-Daka from getting the 3-stock, or get 3-stocked. And no JV either. But Daz instantly deciding, yo, it's over. It's just over. None of that for you. And Daz is advancing to winner's side of Grand Finals in his first lockdown event. Oh boy, that is headphone hair. Let's go. So next up on stream, we will be having Losers Finals, which is G-Daka versus Caecilius. After Will's DQ'd from loser semis. So, ledge dashing in this game is something that G-Daka died for in game 3, game 2, one of them, where ledge dashing in this game goes nowhere. Like, it's something that's in a lot of players' heads, right, as this very good option, because in Melee and in Project M /P+, it's It's a very good option. It's maybe the best ledge option because it covers a lot of ground, and it also is invincible at the start of it if you time it right, because you grab ledge, you're invincible, and then in melee and PM, that invincibility translates after you drop ledge. So if you're tight enough on grabbing ledge and doing your ledge dash, you're still invincible. That's why things like the hack dash exist in melee. And and so they're great. They cover a lot of ground. They're actionable at 15 frames after you hit the ground, which is more actionable than a tiny winner by a long way. More actionable than I think even a neutral getup in terms of raw frames, and definitely in terms of non-invincible frames before you can do anything. But then you get to Ultimate, where they don't cover any ground. Like, air dodging into the ground doesn't translate the momentum in quite the same way. Even on characters like Luigi, who have zero friction, it just doesn't translate in quite the right way. And you also don't get any invincibility from it. As soon as you drop ledge, it's gone. It's gone. You're not invincible anymore. So player one. Can I remove someone from the arena? Oh, are you not DQing, Will? I see. So we are not having Caecilius versus Jidaka. We're actually having losers. Oh, the timer ran down. Right. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so we'll be getting loser semifinals of Wills versus Caecilius. All right. Drop him a good morning in the arena. And here we go. The names are of course backwards because I had to just guess at which order they're drawing the Team Regen's very own Wills against himself right now. So here we go, game one. And yo, we're on Smashville. Know what Smashville means? It means it's time for some KK Good Day. Who needs to mod music into Smash when you can just feed different music into the stream anyway? Oh, and that's an SD from both players. Both of them getting their recovery angles wrong. But it doesn't matter, because it's a KK Good Day. I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top, and if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Good Rebels Guard there to cover Wills' Nair. And again, Arsene's out. Time to camp. Or not, Wills is still just going in. That down smash covering all of the possible fades from Caecilius there. Back throw, just sending Caecilius deep off stage. Rebels Guard trying to cover, I guess, the laser. If that had worked, that would have been so sick, dude. I can't believe today was a good day. Casilius just rolling away, not wanting any of that charge forward smash. No air dodge on deck, but Rebel Guard getting a lot of Arsene charge on the flash. Dash attack sends Will deep off stage. You can see him looking for the powered up Rebel Guard. I don't remember the actual name. It's something from Persona, but I've never played Persona. Names don't mean anything to me. That Arsene dash attack is gonna take Will's second stock. Losing Arsene mid deep off stage when you're not able to see it is something that's very spooky. Because you're assuming, hey, they're going to be recovering with the Arsene recovery where they just go straight line Rosaluma style. But no, suddenly it's tether and it's, oh god, no. So, again, very even game right now. Arsene just coming online, Will just staying in. We've seen a lot of players today camping out the Arsene, just not letting it get in. Will saying, no. See, you can play neutral and sometimes lose it when you're camping out Arsene. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to put him in disadvantage and I'm going to keep him in disadvantage. Can't get, less likely to get hit if he's in disadvantage. If you can make sure to keep them there. Now, both at death percents now. Back air from Wills, sends Casilius deep off stage, gets the lingering there, but doesn't catch the tether at all. Forward tilt, Casilius just about survives. Arsene is back on deck. Nair from Will, gets the grab. Back throw, not killing cross stage yet. Reflects the side B. Slightly high recovery from Casilius, goes unpunished. Dash attack cross stage. And the up smash, catching Will's roll on. And that is game one, going to Casilius. Worst game ever, Lamau. What are our thoughts on that? Weren't any dunks on that? There's a wolf. Will was playing wolf, so let's give him a grrr. Let's go KK. Let's go KK. Good day. Alright, here we go. Going into game 2. Both sticking with their characters, and we're going back to Smashville. So, I'm clicking loop on KK Good Day, because we're getting a second game of KK Good Day, baby!
Hold up, stop this, man. I don't know what I'm thinking about.
Alright, so Casilius getting off to a bit of an early lead, but back to neutral now. Arsene on deck. Will staying in, not doing the run away from Arsene, and paying the price for it. The back air trading with the up smash not coming out favorably. While Will isn't necessarily like running away from Arsene, he's definitely throwing out safer hitboxes. He's seeing more of like these down... Is it down tilt? I think it is. More of the down tilts and less of the big combo starters and more of just the safe pokes. It's not like Will's not changing his play around the Arsene. Rebel's Guard absorbing the laser. That's the second time this set Will has got a footstool on a ledge, whatever it's called. Ledge steel. I don't know the words, man. It's been a long day. Been live for 2.5 hours commentating a game I don't play. Dash attack from Will is going to be taking that first stock, but with 130% on Will's second stock, it's not a great place for him right now. But Will definitely has it in him to make this comeback. It's not going to be easy, but not impossible. He just has to play very cleanly. Now just playing neutral. Caecilius getting caught by the bayonet hitbox. Jab at ledge. The down air spike getting rebel guarded. That might have stolen the stock, but instead turned Arsene online, who took Will's stock at 204%. And Arsene now offline. It's going to be a while until we see him coming back. And Will trying to call out these cover the jump landings and a roll on from ledge with the up smash. And Will needs to be taking the stock soon to be making this back, because he's now at death percent on his final stock of game 2. So deep, put her butt to sleep. Woke her up around 1. She didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the Top Gun. Over to the pad and I'm coasting. Will can basically not afford to lose neutral again in this game if he wants to be keeping things even in this best of 5 set. Dash attack sending Will deep off stage, not lethal, not without Arsene. Left tilt. Arsene's back online, but a deep nair from Will is going to take that stock. 165% though. Slight little lag spike. And apparently, an up smash managed to kill Will as he was dropping through the platform below. So, right, let's just, like, stop for a second, right? Let's just... So, up smash. Up, right? Up smash goes up. Will was going down. And then he wasn't. He was going way up very fast. But he was going down. Apparently that's just how that worked. Hey, here's an up smash that starts at your toes. So, Caecilius now 2-0 up, looking to take this loser's semi-final set. Oh, KK Good Day is on loop, isn't it? But game 3, it's time to kill the KK Good Day. I'm sorry. Game 3 is instead taking place on small battlefield, which means we're back to the lo-fi hip-hop beats to Smash 2. So, Will, with the promise in Twitch chat that he's gonna play lame. And Arsene now on deck. Nicely crossed up down air from Caecilius, getting that small opening. The double reflector on the laser. Joker unable to hold his reflector in the same way Wolf is after it reflects something. So it's always going to lose that fight of reflectors. Down smash gets rebel guarded. Might have been threatening the stock take at that point. But instead, Caecilius gets the first stock with that up smash. This time, up smash makes a bit more sense where it was on a platform above him. Not like he was directly below him or anything. And now, Caecilius is... Oh my god, Will's already at 90%. How did this happen? How much damage does Arsene souped up Joker do? Who is giving this school child all these steroids? Why does... Joker's literally, like, someone that... A kid in school. Why is he so strong? This is why, like, everyone camps Joker. Because it's like, oh, I got hit once. What do you mean I'm at 400%? Right, ledge hog from Wills. Doesn't take advantage of the regrab. Back throw should be taking the stock at this point, and it does indeed. Caecilius sent straight to the blast zone. Did not pass go, did not get 200 pounds. Caecilius seemingly fine with Will playing this slower game because it lets him rebel guard a laser for free and get Arsene back just that little bit earlier. And dash attack is gonna kill at 150. Right, so that's 2 Arsene hits. So in 2 Arsene hits, Will's now at 40 from 2 hits. Now from Will, looking for some sort of continuation, doesn't get it. And Will now has seemingly abandoned the slower playstyle that we saw at the start of this game and gets that up smash. 72% on Will's. He's got to make this comeback if he wants to stay in this tournament. If Caecilius wins this game, he is going on to losers finals to face G Dagger. Arsene still a little ways off. Forward throw gets Will off stage. Oh, and that counter is gonna take the game and take the set. And that is 3-0 to Caecilius. And Arsene is fair and reasonable. Hey, you get hit twice? 2 hits? Just 2? You're at 40. You get a little bit more than 2 hits. Hey, you're going to be at 90. So next up is going to be Caecilius versus G Dagger. So, of course, Caecilius already in the room. He's still here, he's not gone anywhere, shockingly. And just waiting on G Dagger to join. What greetings should we give to them this time around? Ah, Mez has donated it. Give me dab. Alright. There we go. There we go. Let's give the... I'm excited. Still waiting on G-Daka to show up. Porsche Cup, Porsche win, Twitch Global Emote. How about that? Alright, so losers finals is going to be Caecilius versus G-Daka. G-Daka has been going Pikachu. He's been going Hero. Might see one, might see the other, who knows? Whereas Caecilius has just been Joker. Alright, so they're both now in the arena. What should we give them? What should we give them? Like, before battle, let's really go for it. Let's really go for it in this losers finals game. Let's really go for it. What else do we have? Ooh, what else? Our battle starts here. It's gonna be game 1. Our battle, it starts here. None of those are particularly interesting. Oh, let's give them some coaching, shall we? Lose the battle, win the war, launch the opponent. So they're just going through like stage bans and stuff right now. Let's see where they're up to. They're currently just doing characters and stuff. That's fine. What have you guys thought? Just gonna take the headphones off again because that lo-fi is loud in my ears. I need to figure out a better setup that doesn't mean I have to have bleeding ears. Good life advice, to be honest. Lose the war, lose the battle, win the war, launch the opponent. Dunktastic. Let's have a dunktastic game. What are the thoughts? Nice. Nah, that was a close one. It wasn't. There wasn't a previous game yet. It's not game 1 yet. These are all reactionary ones. Perfect. Very nice. That was perfect. Before battle. These are like the fun ones. I'm not fighting, so these ones don't really make a lot of sense. Check Discord. Alright. What is up? G-Daka's just run into the toilet. That is fine. I'm gonna keep memeing. Edges don't scare me. They shouldn't scare you either. If your footing's sound, you're not gonna fall off. It's fine. What music have we got? Let's see. What music? Is there still Golden Sun music in this? Oh, Lord knows where it would be. All I want is Golden Sun music. about life. Like, just give me Golden Sun music. There we go. Golden Sun music. This is where I get sad that my capture card is stealing my audio. Man, Golden Sun Dark Dawn, what a disappointment of a game. For people that don't know, I am a massive Golden Sun fan. It's Golden Sun 1 and Golden Sun 2 are probably my favourite games of all time. I love them. They're fantastic. Best JRPGs ever made. Above Chrono Trigger, above the entire Final Fantasy series. I don't care. Inject Golden Sun into my veins. And so the first two Game Boy Advance games, fantastic. Absolute pinnacle of the JRPG genre. Incredible games. And then about, I think it was 8 or 10 years later or something, Golden Sun 3 comes out. And it's Golden Sun Dark Dawn for the Nintendo DS. And it's set 30 years in the future. And it's the protagonists from the last game's kids. Like, a couple of the protagonists in the game have coupled off, had some kids, and then they drag in other random people the same way you do in the first two games. Classic JRPG stuff, whatever. Setup's fine. But the entire game is just a setup. The entire game is just a setup, and it's very annoying because it ends on somewhat of a cliffhanger of, oh hey, there's this issue in the world that we've just been ignoring this entire game. There's these random portal things that are very bad, but we're not dealing with those. We're dealing with this other issue. But these things are bad. They'll have to be addressed eventually. And when the game ends, they're just put in front of a different portal-y thing. And it's like, oh, this one's really bad. This one's really, really bad. We need to see to this. We need to fucking end this one. And the game ends. The entirety of Golden Sun 3 was a setup for Golden Sun 4. It has been 10 years. There is no Golden Sun 4. Golden Sun 4 is not real. Shadiku G Daka Kappa. Well, I'm having a great time. I'm ranting about Golden Sun. But yeah. If anyone wants to play a JRPG, play Golden Sun. It is chef's kiss. Golden Sun 3, mechanically sound, loses a bit of depth in the random battles. Because the Golden Sun 1 and 2 are some of the most interesting random encounters you'll ever play in JRPG type games. There's a lot of depth in how you effectively deal with the random encounters. And often healing is far enough, or is resource intensive enough, or far away enough that you do have to try and be good at it. And then Golden Sun 3, it's just little battle mechanic changes, where if, say, you focus 2 of your party members at one thing, one random encounter opponent, and it dies on the first hit, the second one in the first 2 games, they block, they don't attack. In the third game, their attack shifts targets to a different one. It's little things like that. But yeah, I love Golden Sun. I love it. Best game ever made. 10 out of 10. Do recommend. Man, G Daka is spending a long time on the toilet, it's gotta be said. So, while G Daka is on the toilet, okay, he's back in the room. Everything's fine. Let's take a chance to promote Team Regen. Remember, Twitch Prime, it's free. It helps us out quite a lot, and you get access to some sweet emotes. Get things like Multi-Pug, Multi-Clown, Woke JJ, Tipsy Gren, and Will's Cloud, and did I name them all? I think I did. I did. Look at me go. I know them. I know our emotes. They're fantastic emotes. And all it takes is a Twitch Prime. Not like you're using it for anything else. Just give it to us. It's great. And if you're not up for giving us your Twitch Prime sub or just a regular sub, that would also be great. Feel free to drop us a follow. Or you could even make me dab and punish me for being here and standing in at last moment. Alright. So, players are joining the arena now. Caecilius looks like he's going to be player 1, which I think is the exact wrong way round for how I had them before. It is indeed, because of course it is. Hi there, bring it on! So we'll be getting this underway shortly. And it looks like we are getting G-Dacker's Inkling on Smashville. Smashville, you say? Oh, Smashville means one thing. Let's have some fun. Smashville means exactly one thing. It's Joker. It's Inkling. It's Smashville. When's it gonna load in? I don't want to start this early.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda.
And that's a very quick stock from G-Dacker. Very effective gimp, using that upbeat ink to put Caecilius under the stage.
Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up later as I hit the dope, thinking will I live another 20
Eats the ink bomb with the Rebel Guard. And now G-Dacker making his way back to stage safely, but Arsene is now on deck. Gets his roller reflected. And G-Dacker just going to the opposite side of the stage. Caecilius overcommitting, looking for the roll read, not getting it at all. G-Dacker's just spending as long as he can out of range of Arsene, because if you don't, that happens and to the skies he goes. 48% after that early stock. Caecilius has done a very good job of keeping himself in this game. And we're now completely even. And the momentum just seems to be with Caecilius. He's in such a good place right now. So, Caecilius now making his way back to stage safely. Arsene now back on deck. G-Dacker's gotta be careful. I can hear the please be careful chants in my head now. Gets the roller connection, charged forward smash, is going to take the stock. I don't care if you've got Arsene. If you get rollered at 100, you're just dead. Arsene or not doesn't change how easily you are going to die. Oh, G-Dacker getting a little bit too committed with the ink bomb right next to him and gets down smashed for it. Again, just taking it a little bit slower while Arsene's around, keeping it safe with the pokes. Arsene gone, but almost back straight away, but it doesn't matter because that up air is going to take the game. That is game 1 of Losers Finals going to G-Dacker.
the Danny and killed the food nanny. And my Jimmy runs deep, so deep, put her butt to sleep. Woke her up around 1. She didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the Top Gun. Over to the pad and I'm coasting. Took another sip of
So,
the potion, hit the 3
we are going through stage bands now.
Dropped the bird off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those spy dreams. Didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for the murder. 2 in the morning got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read Ice Cube's a pimp.
G-Daka, just going through his stage bands now. G-Daka's band Battlefield and Kalos.
Today I didn't even have to use my
An interesting selection of bands. I guess they're just stages that he doesn't particularly want to play on. So, we are going to Town and City. It's another Animal Crossing stage. We can keep KK Good Day playing. And we will again be seeing the Inkling versus the Joker. Oh. G-Daka just dip in for a sec, say, hey, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with this. And so far, Caecilius very much the aggressor in this early phase of the game, but nothing to choose between them right now. The berry, it's not going to be taking the stock, not yet, but that's a lot of pain on Caecilius. It's going to be taking a lot of extra damage. But Arsene on deck. Everyone's taking a lot of damage if they get hit right now. Up air, not quite taking the stock yet. Oh, and that reflected roller. Joker's frame data is a little bit ridiculous. I gotta go cause I got me a drop top, and if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. And Caecilius now is just trying to get as much extra credit on him, G-Daka, as he can. G-Daka getting a little bit antsy. Oh, and that's an unfortunate SD from G-Daka. It's not impossible. If he can take this stock quickly and just maintain momentum, G-Daka is not necessarily out of this game. He's not in a good place, don't get me wrong. But it's far from impossible. I've seen less likely comebacks. Back throw, that's how you want to start it off. Oh, but has G-Daka decided? He has not. He manages to make it back. You can see him looking for that ledge dash. Just like between stocks, I'm going to ledge dash. Oh, whoopsie. Up air. Second up air gets rebel guarded, and G-Daka's now at 90% almost. And he can't afford to get hit once by Arsene while still having to take 2 stocks. And Arsene is offline. Oh, and G-Daka was trying to get to the platform. You can see the intention there. You can see what G-Daka was going for with that recovery, but the platform just wasn't quite on his side. So, we're now at 1-1. That was 2 SDs from G-Daka, of course. Left my homie's house pay. Picked up a girl, been trying to dig since the 12th grade. It's ironic. I had the boo, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. Felt on the big fat fan. Pulled out the
the jammy and killed the food nanny. And my Jimmy runs deep, so deep, so deep.
Alright, so game 3. Here we go.
She didn't hesitate.
Sticking with the Joker and sticking with the Inkling.
Took another sip of the potion, hit the 3-wheel motion. I was glad everything had worked.
And hey, we're back on Smashville, baby! More KK Good Day!
My dreams didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for the murder. 2 in the morning got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp.
Wait, is this Smash 4? No, silly. This platform's not moving enough for this to be Smash 4.
Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day.
Oh, I'm trying to remember if I'd modded this song into my Smash 4 game when Smash 4 modding was a whole thing. I miss Smash 4 modding, man. Those were good days. Pepsi Man, Captain Falcon, baby, yes, give me more of that.
I can't believe today.
But G-Daka gets that first stock, refills on ink. Just rolls some ink on the around.
A good day. A good day.
Very nice ledge get up option from G-Daka to avoid the down smash from Caecilius. And just gets that little bit of paint on him. Attacks do a little bit more. But Arsene is now online. 91%. Not nothing, but it means he should be able to survive some Arsene hits. And Caecilius is just looking for something that's going to take the stock. Arsene F-tilt not quite doing it. Oh, and a miss input on that up B. Goes unpunished. Manages to get the shield out before G-Daka can get to him. The dash attack not quite taking it. And Arsene is now offline. Suddenly getting that a little bit harder for Caecilius to take the stock. And that forward smash isn't quite going to do it.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta think.
But that second F smash on the roll read is going to do it.
Walking from the dog, no smoke. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out.
So G-Daka now with a very solid lead in game 3.
Later as I hit the dope, thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top.
183% on this first stock. Arsene or not, he's dying to a light breath of wind. That back throw, off you go. And G-Daka just chilling up on that platform, letting Arsene wind down that little bit more. Obviously, Arsene goes down a lot quicker when he gets hit, but it's just zero sum to not wait on the Angel platform. And Caecilius now over 100% on his final stock. It's looking good right now for G-Daka. Momentum is on his side. Looking for some sort of a roll read there. Caecilius has to play so carefully. Arsene's nearly online. There is Arsene. The stage spike being kind to G-Daka there, not reflecting him at an angle that would cause issues. G-Daka's just running away and teabagging, like slight crawling. And the back throw is gonna do it. Caecilius getting a little bit antsy. Just like, oh, you're just gonna hold ledge and ledge cam? I'm gonna try and down smash that. G-Daka was just there. He was on it. Alright, so G-Daka takes game number 2.
Today was a good day. A good day. A good day.
And let's all hope for another Animal Crossing stage. No Animal Crossing. No more KK Good Day. It's not an Animal Crossing stage anymore. So we go back to the lo-fi hip-hop beats to Smash 2. Because we are going to Small Battlefield. for game number 4. Just waiting on Jidaka to lock in his character selection. And Caecilius has switched to Lucas. Let's have some fun. Lucas versus Inkling. Jidaka's switched colours. He's gone to the purple Inkling now. School uniform Inkling. The has always made me ever so slightly uncomfortable Inkling. Versus, I think that's the Klaus skin of Lucas. Can he absorb the bomb? He's still got a lot of paint on him if he did. And Jidaka just playing this ledge pressure game. He can indeed absorb the bomb. He healed quite a lot of percent from it there. Jidaka gets the berry. Goes for the down air because too early to be killing, especially from center stage. Up throw into up air. Gets the forward air, sending him off. I think he's used his jump. He has not. Jidaka just crawls away. Gets back in there with the roller. And confirming it into the up smash to take Caecilius' first stock on what could be his tournament game. Back throw from Caecilius sends Jidaka deep, but Jidaka makes it back safely, gets the berry. Just goes for a quick F smash, but Caecilius manages to mash out. Jidaka's just slowing things down. Just using the very good poking tools that Inkling has. Probably just up throw is going to take the stock for Caecilius, but at 77% he did take quite a lot of damage between stocks. Oh, Jidaka gets caught in that PK freeze, manages to avoid the second one and makes it back to stage safely. Caecilius has done a good job of evening up this game right now. Caecilius doing a good job of calling out the roller there with the PK fire. Back throw is going to take Jidaka's second stock. Caecilius now up a stock in this game 4. But Jidaka answering right back with that roller. Just confirming it into the F smash, not letting Caecilius accumulate any lead at all. No extra credit at all. And now just sort of spacing each other out, looking for that opening in neutral. Caecilius not wanting to do something he'll regret and send him out of the tournament. Back throw gets Jidaka off stage. Get up attack keeps Jidaka safe. This is right now match point to Jidaka. Up throw. Manages to air dodge through the up air and gets back from ledge safely. Up throw. Is up air going to do it? No, it's not. Oh, I think that might have been a roller attempt. And that roller is not quite going to do it. The down smash didn't connect far enough. He can get back to ledge with the PK Thunder. If that had been a roller into forward smash, that would have been the game. And that would have been the set. That would have been Jidaka advancing to face off against Daz for a second time today in grand finals. But instead the game continues. Another roller there. Jidaka's just waiting. He knows it's over. He doesn't uncharge it to forward smash as soon as he sees the match start. Jidaka just styling on it slightly. Just playing that patience game. And there you go. That is Jidaka advancing to Grand Finals to face off against Daz. I'm gonna flick a light on because it's starting to get dark outside. So Jidaka, you stick around in this lobby. And let's get Daz in here for Grand Finals. Jidaka's joined me in the spectator stand right now. Look at him go. Alright, so just waiting on Daz now. I'll chuck them the lobby code in Smash GG. Daz is on his way now. So, as ever, hey, before we go to Grand Finals, time for a cheeky little plug reminder that Team Regen, we appreciate you. We love you. You're great. We love you all. And things like subs and follows do help us out massively. The more subs we get, the more we can do with our Twitch, and the more we can spread ourselves, and the more we can do. Post-lockdown, post-corona, when the world is in its new normal, who knows what we will be doing. Because we only want to get bigger and better. And you can help us achieve that with follows, with Twitch Prime subs or regular subs. If you've forgotten about your Twitch Prime this month, you've got Amazon Prime anyway, like it's 1-day delivery, sick. You know you've got Twitch Prime for that as well. Just like cheeky little subscribe button. Just click it, it's fine. But Daz is now in the room for Grand Finals of lockdown number 40. Daz's first lockdown. He has made it all the way to winner's side of Grand Finals. Jidaka is going to need to take 2 sets to win the tournament to Daz's 1. Can he do it? We will see. This is a run back of Winners Finals, which Daz won 3-1, which had 3 games of Pikachu versus Rob, and the last game being Hero versus Rob. The game 2, the one game Jidaka won, coming with the Pikachu instead of the Hero. And as we go into Grand Finals, they have already locked in their characters, with Jidaka starting on the Pikachu and Daz starting on the Rob. So, Jidaka starting on the matchup that got him the game win in Winners Finals. And we are starting on Small Battlefield. As soon as they lock it in, we'll be away. Daz is in the arena. Let's have some funs all around. And here we go. Daz versus G-Daka. Rob versus Pikachu. Grand Finals of Lockdown number 40. We are starting on small battlefield. Here's to a good fight. Close range only. And Daz with the break of serve. Just getting a small little bit of damage in that opening. Pikachu-Rob matchup. Somewhat of a slow one. Both characters want to play it a little bit on the slow side. Daz not quite getting picked up by the multi-hit of G-Daka's back air there. And that tech read up smash takes the first stock of the set. And Daz only taking 16% before taking that first stock. A good lead for him already. Daz doing a good job of just working his way around the hitboxes that G-Daka's putting out. He gets to the opposite ledge, but very low on fuel. Manages to get back to stage though. That fuel's gonna be recharging. Gets the jab lock into the forward smash. 69% already. 87 now. And gets the second up smash. Not quite gonna take the stock though. And again, just taking 16% on that stock. 16% per stock so far. Daz is just cleaning up house. Manages to avoid the thunder, and that's an SD from G-Daka. You hate to see it, but all the momentum was away from him. It was, and the ball was entirely in Daz's court in that game, and that was a dominant performance from Daz. Now, just going through stage bans and character selection for game number 2. We are going to Yoshi's Story. And Daz has locked in the Rob, and G-Daka has locked in the Pikachu. So keeping the same matchup, but going to the slanted triplats. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. You love to see it. Let's have some fun. Here we go. Game number 2 of Lockdown 40 Grand Finals. Daz won game 1 on small battlefield, but here we go onto Yoshi's Story. And Daz straight away just getting in there with that side B. Looking to get the back air, but G-Daka manages to get back to the platform safely. G-Daka, I think, maybe trying to get the side B into the spinning top there, but instead goes right into Daz's shield. Goes mostly unpunished. And G-Daka now with an opening, gets a lightning loop, gets the second. Drops it on the third loop of it though. And Daz now deep off stage. G-Daka trying to capitalize, but Daz goes very high, uses those back airs to throw him back into stage, and G-Daka is now the one who has to recover. A back throw here sends G-Daka deep off stage again. And again, it's going to be a forward throw. Oh, an up throw is going to send off the top. And that is the first stock. Forward throw again. Daz not wanting to get to go for the combo throws, instead just saying, hey, I want to get you off stage and just punish your ways back on stage. I want to get complete stage control and then try and go from there, rather than the more direct punishes of like down throw, up air. Daz looking for that spike. He's been looking for it quite a bit and hasn't actually hit it once yet. He hit a couple of sour spots, but is yet to hit the sweet spot. Pikachu, of course, has a lot of options on recovery. It's hard to blame him. G-Daka's been doing a good job of mixing it up. But Daz's spacing has been just immaculate this game. Has baited a lot of misspaced dash attacks and other things from G-Daka. And just forward throw gets G-Daka deep off stage. Looking for a top setup. And G-Daka just rolls into the up smash. Don't need a top to hit him into that. And Daz no longer on his first stock. It's a good spike from G-Daka. And G-Daka's now got these lightning loops on deck. Side B. Not killing, not this on stage. Oh, and a little bit of a lag spike there. And G-Daka missing his angles on the quick attack. It's unfortunate. Alright, so Daz now up 2 very convincing games. And looking to close out this tournament with a 3-0 and a handshake. Bands of FD and Kalos from Daz. And G-Daka just taking his time, probably thinking, hey, do I want to bank it all on the hero? Or do I not? Daz, of course, sticking with the Rob for game number 3. No reason to switch. And G-Daka also sticking with the Pikachu. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's have some... No. Let's have some fun. Alright, and here we go. Game number 3. And do you know what stage they're going to? They're going to Smashville. Which means, hey, KK Slider's busting off for what could be his final time tonight. And Daz already coming off to a good start. Down tilts into the top, into the up smash, and that is a 3.5% on him on that stock. He got hit once. It's looking good for Daz right now to get that 3-0 and a handshake. And where's G-Daka at? Gets caught by the laser. 117% already. Gets the F smash. Puts Daz up to 50%. Slight misspace on that grab. But Daz has percents to play with. And that side beat is going to take Daz's... is going to take G-Daka's second stock. And it's looking very, very good for Daz. He has all the momentum in the world. Is it going to be a 3 stock and a handshake for the 3-0 and a handshake set? Right now, it's not looking likely, and it's not at all, as he gets that stage spike. No tech from Daz. And G-Daka's starting to come back into his own now. After a very weak first stock from G-Daka. He's definitely starting to come into it as this game goes on, but is the damage that's already been done too much? He's on 86% on what could be his final stock of the tournament. And this is sort of the pacing that we've seen from these two, where Daz comes out early and gets a good advantage, and then just slows things down as soon as Jidaka's on his last stock. And almost allows himself to get hit that little bit more to just earn up that credit. Just build up his percent, because every percent matters so much more on your last stock. And Daz just really slowing the pace of the game down right now. And that dash attack is going to send Daz down to his last stock for the first time this set. But at 150, there's so many things that kill him. He's gone for the down throw into the up air, and that is going to be the game. That is going to be the set. That is going to be the match, and that is going to be the tournament. That is Daz winning lockdown number 40. His first lockdown. First lockdown, won from winner's side with a very clean 3-0 and a handshake. Never really even sweating in grand finals. It was decisive from Daz. Daz beating Eviolite, beating Ozbod, beating Caecilius, then beating Jidaka twice. Losing exactly one game, and that was in winners finals to Jidaka. Nice fight. So, Warwick wins, Daz wins. Congratulations to Daz for winning tonight's tournament. Of course, congratulations to Jidaka for a very strong placing as well, and Caecilius for that showing in third. Now, it's time for me to wrap the stream up. GG's to everyone. As ever, I'm going to turn KK Good Day down a little bit. As ever, of course, we run these twice a week. Every Wednesday for Midlands people, and Sundays for all of UK. If you want to join in, just join our Discord. It's down. The link is right there. And GG's to everyone that played tonight. Thank you everyone who showed up. And thanks for putting up with me with a stream where the game audio was not working. But what are you going to do? Means we're going to vibe out with some KK Good Day. Hopefully that wasn't peaking. That's the problem with having a slider instead of actual physical buttons, but what are you going to do? And as for me, hopefully JJ will be back streaming Lockdown as regular from here on out. This is just a one-off because JJ wasn't available today. I am Verd. You can follow me on Twitter if you want at VerdJack. I also stream myself on Twitch under the Verden handle. But for now, I'm a head out. Jesus everyone, thank you for showing up. I love you all. Good night.